great. All go, no wait. Champion, no debate. First place, go play.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Humble Greatness in the building. You already know what's going down. I got two very special guests with me. I'm having introduced themselves. Go ahead.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy Stunt 713, your H-Town Connect, representing that Southwest. I got my people right here, Mr. Southwest. My boy Unique Mix in the building as well.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what it is. Coalition DJ Fame representing Corpus Christi, Texas. Big coalition shit, not the little one.
It's going down. We got a lot of information in the building. We got a lot of people that know what's going on.
A lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
a lot of knowledge. I better pay attention.
So, man, we just gonna go get into it, man. Man, let's talk about these venues in the 316. We got some venues that really do mess with hip hop, give hip hop a chance. We're against a lot, of course, where we're from. So the little hip hop scene that we have, I always tell artists, if you don't know who I am, I engineer a lot of artists.
He does a lot of things.
So yeah,
quit lying, bro. Tell him the truth.
Hold on, man. Trying to be modest real quick. Anyway,
shout to him, man.
So check this out. As a scene, we really got to take care of what we have.
Yes. People don't realize how much jewels you can get to the bag here. You ain't got to leave Wichita. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boys talk about this all the time. I got a whole team. We got a team. I don't do this by myself.
Yeah, you guys do have a good team.
We got a three-headed monster right here. So
come on.
We talk about this all the time. We try to go out of town. Yeah, we do. We touch out of town locations and different venues and stuff, but you can get to the bag right here. It's a lot of people, 300 something plus here.
So what's holding people back from getting the bag in Kansas, in the entertainment business?
People scared to spend. Exactly. People scared to spend money. People scared to invest in themselves, and they don't believe in themselves. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if they think they're going to go to a bigger city and accomplish something, if they can't do it here, they're going to eat you alive down there. I mean, look at Texas. There's a lot of sharks in the water. It is.
Big sharks.
But also, people don't understand, like, when you go out of town and try to do something, there's, like, gatekeepers in other cities. They're going to be like, yo, who's this new person trying to make moves? Where are they from? Like, why are they here?
Well, that's crazy. That's something me and Orlando ran into when we came down here. People try to categorize us at first. They're like, are they Sudanos because the name's Southwest? Or are they this? Or what are they doing? Rob was already here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When me and Orlando came down here, Rob was already here doing events. He was already back in the Doc Howard days. He was already doing stuff.
For real?
Back at Scuba. Yeah, it was Scuba.
Yeah.
All them
Scuba
days.
James.
So
shout out Scuba James.
Yeah, when me and Orlando came down here, that's exactly right. Who these out of towners? Why they? People didn't want to do nothing with us. They didn't want to work with us. Rob was out of towner, but he was already here as well, so he was already established.
Yeah, but Lando was doing shows out in Garden City, right?
Yeah, Garden City.
Like
was
big
doing
shows
Liberal,
in Garden
Dodge.
City.
Yeah, everybody from King Lil G, Magic, Baby Bash, Lil Rob.
Yeah, he's done a lot for sure.
We had Gorilla Soul out there, Dricky Graham, Kirko Bangs.
Dricky Graham.
Yeah, snapbacks and tattoos.
Yes,
Who else?
Sir.
Kid Ink.
Yep.
Who else we had out there? Oh, I mean, we've had a lot of artists out there. That's what we basically got it going. So
yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
How's Corpus though? I mean, I ain't never been.
Come
out
on,
there,
man. What's up, fam?
I'm lying. I went out there one time. We was young. I went to go visit the Selena memorials.
Yeah,
for sure.
Most people do. Yeah,
the houses. They got the 3 houses and then the cemetery as well. So
for sure.
But not as an adult. I heard it gets crazy. We need that special invite, that personal invitation, man.
Man, it's right there. It's right there. We can do it.
Angelo got to take us out there.
Come on, man. So tell me this. What do you like about Corpus? Because the thing about you is you know kind of both scenes a little bit. So
because you from here, right? Originally, like
I was, like
or you
as a
live
kid,
here, yeah. Because I heard your name
kid.
a lot, bro. Your name ring bells in the city, even though you're not here.
Good.
So that's
real shit.
It's actually my first time meeting dude. I've heard a lot about Fame. He always working down there. He got it locked in with my boy G Money and Zoe.
Shout out G Money. Shout out Zoe.
He helped him get that new club popping, man. I heard about that too. How is Corpus?
Corpus is like everywhere. Like everybody gonna complain that's from there, but once you go in from the outside looking in, it's pretty dope. From the outside looking in, it's dope, and it's just like it's always what you make it. Like I done been so many places, and it's always the same thing. Even when I go to Houston, them boys be like, "Man, Houston, it's hard to do." Bro, you in Houston, so it's the same story everywhere. So it's like,
yeah.
For me, it's just like making the best of what I got, and I love it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that goes back to some people, like to touch on what he said, they take for granted what they got. Because when I was in Houston, I was like, growing up in Houston, like, man, ain't nothing to do with Houston. I need to go to Dallas. I need to go to San Antonio.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you from there, so you do. People
Absolutely.
from Wichita do the same. But it's a lot of positive stuff here too. There's concerts.
Thanks.
The whole summer's filled up with events. You got the Freaknik. We got
It's going down this summer. in
the
Wichita.
Latin events, the Memorial Day
That's a
bashes.
lot. Y'all's event
R&B
last week.
fest. Oh man, that was crazy.
I saw the footage. I think you posted the footage. Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
Outdoor, it was slammed, bro.
We hit capacity.
Past capacity.
Don't do that.
It was we hit capacity early. We was 1 in, 1 out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? One was
You
like
know the
this.
capacity is crazy when they open up the garages. That's the facts. It was dope, man.
Shout out to Wichita. They came out, they partied, they had a good time. Everybody acted good. They was on their best behavior.
Absolutely.
I even heard a lot of you motherfuckers was tipping really good too. So shout out to
Okay, yeah,
that.
come on now.
Kansas, it wasn't just Wichita. It was a lot of Arc City. We seen Dodge City in the building, Hutchinson.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
Dang.
So
That's
see,
dope.
check it out. The way we work, we're Three-Headed Monster. These guys do a lot of the advertisement,
Okay.
and Orlando specials a lot in the social media advertising.
Absolutely.
So he sees a lot of the results of where we get most of our traction. Rob does too, but Orlando does the ads and all these. So
you see the insights.
yeah, he sees, we got these cities coming, these cities coming. Their traction on social media is way higher than mine.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
sure.
it was dope to hear, we got people from, I think it was even Topeka, Emporia. So it was a lot of, it was Kansas in the building, not just Wichita. So
It was busy.
yeah, big ups to that.
That's
Big ups to
dope,
that.
man. That's super dope. So let me ask you this. So when y'all get together and do an event, are you involved in the Freaknik?
I'm a part of the hosting. I'm gonna be there for a little bit on the mic.
What do you think, man?
I think it's gonna be crazy.
I think it's gonna be crazy.
I think people
bro.
need to stop bashing that, man. You got 4 major artists coming to the city, to Wichita.
Yeah, come on.
We say, they ain't nothing to do. We got 4 major artists coming to the city.
Yeah.
And then they got my young boy Martian on there. Man, it's gonna
Martian,
be crazy.
I'm gonna tell you this,
Southwest
man. I'm gonna look
Entertainment.
straight at the camera and say, Martian is a beast.
Y'all better be ready for
when
that
it comes to the music. He hard.
Yes.
I remember when he was like, man, I'm kind of gonna step back and do the graphic design thing. I was like, bro, your music's so hard.
And he back.
dope.
He
Yeah.
back. He
With
back.
vengeance.
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is.
For sure.
We definitely be in there. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets for that. That's gonna be a crazy event. 4 big artists, 1 building. It's a day party.
It's a day party. It started at 3:00. They
You
put the
can't-
flyer out.
Come
so,
on now. Saturday, come on now.
Yeah, there's no excuse. Even if you got to work, you might have to work till 5 or something like that. You can
make
show
it.
up. You
It's
know
over
what I'm
at
saying?
10, I believe.
Yeah, it's all day.
Oh yeah, you can make it. You can make it. That's a no-brainer, man. Y'all definitely pull up to that.
And not only that, the local artist lineup is pretty crazy too. It really is.
Yeah,
I saw that. I was like, wow.
I think they having the Chaos Saturday right after that. AC and them boys at Rock. So party gonna
Y'all
be from
finna be
like 3 to 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh man, it's gonna be.
Y'all just
long-
act good. Make sure we act
Yeah,
good. That's it.
please.
That's it.
Please come out on your best behavior. I don't know what the ticket cost is, but don't make us raise the ticket prices and for y'all to act right.
Rob, do you know the prices? See, this was Rob. Rob intact with the whole city. Rob is tuned in with everybody. $40 general admission. You better get it. It's at the Wave.
It's at
gonna
the
be a huge
Wave
event. Yes.
outdoors. It's finna be dope.
It's gonna be huge. And my boy Martian gonna be there if I ain't say that. Did I say
come on.
that?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say it again.
He in the building.
I'm gonna remind y'all before we leave again. Southwest in the building deep that
It's
day,
gonna
baby.
be super dope, man. It's gonna be super dope. And then Fame got a huge event coming up Saturday as well.
Sunday.
Sunday. Talk about it.
We doing the Mother's Day. We got Keith Sweat, SWV, Kiki Wyatt, Bobby Valentino, Day 26, Case. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, that's out in Corpus.
No, this is in Austin, Texas.
Oh,
HEB
wow.
Center.
Oh,
big
that's gonna be
stage.
huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. So,
Yes.
Gonna be packed.
oh yeah,
The pre-sale numbers are already crazy.
he called me. He was like, "Yeah, we already got like 3,000 pre-sale."
I wouldn't be surprised if it ain't sold out. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna get there. So it's
definitely.
That's
gonna be fun.
That's dope, man. It's really super dope to be involved. So tell me, like, tour DJing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how early you got to get there? Like, for real. Like,
Bro,
the
you
event
don't
starts
sleep.
What time?
Let's be real. You don't sleep.
Okay.
You don't sleep. I mean, you might get 2 hours in, but you on go. And then as a DJ, you already showing up early, making sure your shit sound good, making sure his shit sound good. And then by the time you really think you can get back to the hotel chill, you might as well
Nope.
just stay there.
At least a
You might as well just stay
professional
there.
people,
Yeah. For sure.
So be a restroom. Let me change real quick.
Yeah.
We didn't have them days in Orlando. We was on the road with GT Garza. We did a little 20 city
shout
tour.
out GT.
It was some spots we literally pulled up, got ready for the show in the goddamn
whatever it takes,
vehicle and went right in.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, shit.
And I
We did 2 shows in
one day, Lubbock, and then where do we go? Lubbock, and then
No, we went to
Oklahoma City.
To Lubbock.
And then Lubbock.
And I think what artists need to understand, especially like if you're a local artist trying to move around, your shows don't have to be these huge like mainstream. I think the main thing when we were doing shows back in the day, Fame and I, when we was rapping,
they didn't know
like,
that you rapped. Huh?
Like I know, and they just
ain't
found
know.
out. But the thing
he might
about
give
it
y'all
is,
some bars in a little bit.
Yo, stop.
Watch out.
Kansas got these little small cities that nobody goes to, and you can get bread out of them little cities.
Because there's
You
nothing
really
to do.
can. I know, but
Texas is the same. You think they're only hitting Dallas and Houston? No, they're gonna go there and then they're gonna do walkthroughs all around the city.
Yes.
These little they're gonna get
There's clubs and there's clubs and bars
all of that.
Victoria,
everywhere.
Texas.
Yes, all of them little areas.
Yeah, that's a meal ticket.
know.
GT, our biggest shit was Liberal.
Liberal, Kansas was the biggest one on that.
For real?
Yeah, 23 cities, and the biggest crowd was Liberal, Kansas.
In major cities.
Yes.
You
Them
never
little
know.
small cities nobody goes to. Tap in, man.
Got
They,
to. That's
Because they ain't
Rob's
got
theory.
nothing going on.
They will love
so
it.
they gonna
my
pull
boy
out.
Rob,
But you
hey,
talk-
small cities, that's my boy Rob. He know, hey,
You talking about, because we talked yesterday about getting a fan base,
Yeah.
gaining fans. Those people, bro.
people don't realize that's what the rock and roll artists used to do back in the day.
Absolutely.
And this is a
You're
true
right.
story. I'm about 12, 13 maybe. My sisters get home from a free concert. They get home with a bunch of posters and free T-shirts, and they're talking about this boy band. Right, about 6 months later, we out of my aunt's house because we ain't had no cable, and they watching MTV. That same damn boy band was Backstreet Boys. It was Backstreet
That's
Boys.
crazy,
That's a
bro.
true story. You can like call my sisters and ask them. And I
That's
told my
dope.
boy Otis, it's a true story. Backstreet Boys went city to city doing free shows, handing out free merch until their name got out there to the small crowds, and it turned
Yeah.
into masses.
And it paid off. That's awesome.
That's wild.
I'm going to have to give a shout out to, you going to see this. Shoot, we got 2 people over here, so in case y'all don't know, you gonna
We got
see,
a lot to talk about.
yeah, you gonna see this 5-headed monster. We got a special date. I'm doing something special. I'm gonna bring Fame back up here.
What's that? Your birthday?
Come on, man. The
Oh,
birthday
shit.
bash. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I haven't really done nothing big for my birthday in like a while. You know what I'm saying? After you hit a certain age, I'm not gonna say that number. You know what I'm saying? But
21.
it's just kind of
21.
okay, something like that. It's just kind of whatever. Like, okay, my birthday.
This is
coming,
August,
whatever.
right?
But yo, August 26th, Saturday.
And then September, August.
It's-
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's going down.
Yes.
We're gonna have DJ Fame in the building. I'm sure these guys who are right next to me, if they ain't throwing a show, they're gonna be there too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of love in the
Well,
building.
we at the home base, so we definitely gonna be there. You
August
gonna be at
26th, Rock Island.
Yes.
What do we call it?
We're calling it the Leo versus Virgo. So I need all my Leos to turn up and then show them who really runs shit. The Leos or the Virgos. So it's gonna be the, you know what I'm saying,
It's
the
gonna
battle
be
of them.
crazy.
It's gonna be the battle.
If your birthday is August or September or whatever, not even that. If you a Leo or a Virgo, just message me. Don't throw your birthday. I'm gonna throw it for you.
Hey, we
I'm
might
paying
have
for
a special
everything.
guest for
It's
you. I
gonna
think
be
my
dope.
boy falls in one of those. What you owe?
Well,
Virgo.
Big Virgo.
So
Get
we
it.
Big
might
Virgo.
have to throw a little special guest on there for you, man.
yeah, Leo.
come on.
Leo Virgo bash at Rock Island.
And y'all know how Saturday's been getting at Rock Island. Y'all see we open on the patio.
It's crazy.
We ain't gonna talk about what
He's-
numbers we had this week. I'm gonna let them
Just go
talk
to
about
Rob's.
that part.
If you need the video, I'll grab the video. From
Go to Rob's page.
yeah.
Yeah, he gonna put the link in
crazy.
for Rob's page. And y'all go see
It's
it for
crazy.
yourself.
It's crazy. Well, I'm gonna get one of them on to go ahead and holler at you. I'm about to exit the building. So who wants to get on? What's up? Let's get it.
Rob scared of the mic, I think. He said, we're going to smoke cigarette real quick. Man. I'm nervous. That's my guy, though. Nah, but yeah, like we were saying, this past weekend was crazy, bro. We definitely had a Peso Pluma versus Bad Bunny party.
Okay.
You know, that new Peso Pluma guy, he's everywhere. Salutes to you. He's doing his thing. The numbers was crazy. We had a lot of people there. My boy O, one of the 3-headed monsters that we do these events with, was there. What was your experience this weekend, bro? We were so busy, I didn't even get to chop it with y'all after we counted up and did our thing.
That shit was crazy. Like, just to see that many Mexicans together, like, that shit was crazy. At Rock Island?
Yeah, it was.
That shit don't happen.
Nah, it's mainly a hip-hop crowd. Reggaeton's been doing a lot of numbers lately. R&B and reggaeton been doing a lot of numbers lately. So to see the younger crowd and the older crowd get together and not have any issues,
That's shit.
we can't wait for 20. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy, bro. But yes, the numbers, the patio, Rock Island Live each and every weekend. We there. Southwest Unique Mix, DJ Fame.
Let's go.
It's gonna be crazy, brother.
Yeah, I got something on my chest too. So when I come back, I gotta set it off. So y'all be ready. I'm coming. I'm not coming just to perform. I'm coming to turn up for real.
See, I've heard. I actually heard of you through DJ 3.
Yeah, that's my guy. Shout out 3.
And I'm like, man, we got to get him out here. We got to get him out here. He's like, bro, dude's busy. My guy's busy. He running around. I think you and GP was doing some tour dates together around that time. So shout out to GP out of OKC.
Man, that's my boy too.
Yeah, shout
come
out
on,
to GP.
come on, GP. Let's go. Drop that dope.
We might have to bring him out here on the 27th. Come fuck with you, man.
Come on, man.
Say,
That's
come
my
on,
guy.
man. You know what I mean?
He been out here already, right?
Yeah, he been out here with Rob and them. My boy Rob, like I said, he tapped in with a lot of cities around here. I think he brought him out for a couple events, and then we also had him when we was doing the New Music Tuesdays.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
We had him out here for that. He was a judge a couple of times, and when we was out in
Yeah, that's
OKC, he
dope.
took care of us, man. Real good people, bro. Real good people.
Real humble, real laid back. Gonna make whatever you want to make happen. He gonna make it happen. That's why I fuck with him. He's super dope.
What we got coming next, Orlando?
We got May 27th.
Yep.
May 27th.
Noche de Travesuras.
Yep.
We're going to keep the Latin coming for you guys. Noche de Travesuras on the 27th of May. We're going to kick off the Memorial Day weekend big. And then on the
J.O.P. style.
against Karol G.
Yes, sir.
And then on the 28th, we're going to flip it straight hip hop. We got AC, Cadence, and who else we got with them on that night? We got somebody else. We got another special guest. I can't remember. I just had a brain for it. But we're going to post up some flyers. We're going to send them to Angela.
Man, it's hard to remember so many dates.
So
It's
many
crazy.
dates, man. So many dates. And then, of course, the 27th of August, you got to tap in. DJ Fame coming back to the city.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of the people talk about Fame, so y'all going to come out and show some love that day. We're going to tear it up. We're going to be on the patio if the weather's permitting. Drinks is crazy special. Crazy drink special is what I mean. I don't know, man. It's just the ball's been rolling lately. The ball's been rolling, so the momentum is there. We got to keep it going. Anything new you got coming before the 27th? And Austin, anything else you want to talk on?
Man, every weekend's a party to me. So it don't ever stop. Like you said, the momentum. I'm really tapping into like San Antonio, surrounding areas, doing a lot of stuff. And then of course I got a lot of stuff with Zoe coming up.
Nice.
Shout out my big dog Zoe, but
Where's home base at? Is it in Corpus?
it's in Corpus right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's cool. Texas is on fire right now. Shout out my dog OTB Fast Lane too. They doing their thing right now too. You know what I'm saying? They going crazy.
He's from H-Town. That's my hometown. I fuck with dude.
Yeah, OTB been
Yeah,
going
he
crazy.
hard. He hard.
Yeah, I fuck with dude.
So it's a lot of momentum out there, and then hopefully I'm really hoping to start coming out here a little bit more because, like I said, this is like my first home that turned into my second home.
Okay.
So it's always cool to come back where you started and really be able to show your ass and show your talents that you know what I'm saying, that you done built
Worked
up and people
built.
like what
all the blood,
fuck?
sweat, and tears. People don't. Yeah, it's time to come
They don't
back and
see
show.
it. They don't see it. So
Bro, the doors is open, bro.
So
Anytime.
how is it when you come back? How's the feedback when you come back to the people that knew you?
Well, my style is more of like I want to say my style's not like, I'm not like a technical DJ. Of course, I can do all the technicalities, but I'm more of like a tour DJ. So I'm really there to I'm turning up.
I
like,
heard
I'm
he
an
cold
MC.
on the mic too.
Yeah, I be on the mic talking my shit.
Cold on
Yeah.
the mic. They say he get the party.
But
going.
I'm saying, you saying that you grew up here, right?
Yeah, I haven't. This gonna be my first experience really getting to show my
Well,
ass
He's
down
never
here.
DJ'd here.
But I mean, just
that's
being out
dope.
here, just interacting with the people that you grew up with, like how's the feedback?
Have you had
Man,
time to
back?
get out
A lot of the
space?
people that I see are either down bad or they doing stuff with their family. So I ain't really got to like touch base with a lot of people like that. They see me and they be like, they always message me when I'm not here talking about, oh, you doing good. I'm so proud of you, this and that. But
yeah, that's what I see a lot of. A lot of the support for me on the social media is
right. So I don't really ever get to be in people's face, but we gonna change that. We definitely gonna set it off. And I didn't see what y'all been doing for the city, and it's crazy because whenever I lived here, we ain't had that.
Yeah,
we ain't had that. It was hard to do anything down here. It was always a.
And it's crazy because we was just talking about that in the car, and I'm gonna have to get up and let him tap in because we was talking about that. The club we're working in before we all started working in there, it used to do more live music with bands. Rock, it was just rock bands and stuff
that's
like
it.
that.
That's all I remember.
So Rob had a lot to do. Him and his crew at the time, Cornell and them had a lot to do when they started bringing more of the hip hop acts into there and the hip hop DJs when Cadence came over. So let's keep that going. I'm gonna let Rob Unique Mix tap in with y'all 1 second. Yeah, that is. Oh shit.
So how long you in the city for?
I'm gonna be in the city till Thursday. Just till Thursday. Then I'm taking back off. I got to get ready for this weekend. I got Seabass. You know Seabass from Coalition. He's gonna pull up on me. He's gonna go to the. Me and him gonna be DJing in Corpus on Saturday. Then we'll be in Austin on Sunday. So I'm gonna take him with me to, you know what I'm saying, showing them experience, put him on that big stage, see what he can do.
He a dope DJ, man.
Yeah, I fuck with Seabass. That's my boy.
A lot, man.
Oh yeah. And that's somebody that is one person that I gotta see, like that gotta see me really pop my shit. When we went to Atlanta, so we grew up as kids together. We knew each other as little kids.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
So whenever we ran back into each other, it was like, you Coalition? Yeah, you Coalition? Okay. And then he see me, the way I developed myself, he's like, bro, that's crazy. Like I would have never thought you come like that. That was wild. Yeah, it's different, bro. It's different.
So you originally from Hutchinson?
I lived in Wichita, Hutch, yeah, like as a kid, so.
That's cool.
It's cool. Shout out B-Ray, too. That's my guy, too.
Shout out B-Ray and Seabass.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them. I fuck with both.
So what got you into DJing?
Man, I've always been around music, but I was always the kid at the party that always knew all the records and shit. Back when we used to have the CD, I'll bring all the CDs and just press play, have all the hits on it. So finally, I just got me that little cheap board. You know, everybody get the little $100 board, and I play with it at the house. And then finally one time I was like, look, this job shit not for me. Like having somebody telling me what to do all the time. I can't see my kid, this and that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. Worst case scenario, I'm going to go back to my job. But I don't know. It took off for me, so I've been blessed. That's
nice.
What about y'all? With promotion, I can imagine it can be hard in Wichita starting out as promotion.
When I first started out, I was in Southwest Kansas.
Oh, man.
And it all started with my brother. My brother was rapping.
Okay.
So it's just the same with me. Like I always had a good ear for music. Like when I heard something or if I heard an artist, like I just knew like, man, this person's going somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just like, even from when I was a kid, like Baby Bash, like I knew him since he was Baby Beach with Dope House, and I was just like, man, this dude right here,
he gonna be big.
Like he got it, and you know what I'm saying? Like look at him now, you know what I'm saying?
That's something I've always had too. I'll hear a record and be like, bro, he's gonna be so big, and then a couple months later, it's.
And I got to witness it with my partner King Lil G.
Okay,
so we've been working with him 10+ years now. So when I first heard him, he had that record called Letter to Dre. And when I first heard it, I was just like, well, when my brother brought it to me, he's all like, man, check out this new artist out of L.A., this Mexican artist. And I don't really get down with that, like that you know, like Mr. Capone and shit like that.
Right,
it's just not my, I mean, it's for some people, it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
It's not for me. And I was like, all right, I'll check him out. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, yeah, this dude's going somewhere. So we connected with him, brought him to Garden City, and just kept working with him. We did Wichita, we did Libro, we just kept Wichita multiple times. And even Rock Island, we sold it out on a Sunday. All just like packed wrapped around all the way to the front. Shit was crazy. I just knew like the dude was gonna take off. You know what I'm saying?
So as in Mexican Spanish rappers, like the influence in Wichita being that there's not so. I mean, there is a good amount of
nice little community
Spanish people in Wichita, but for it being still on the smaller side, like for you to pack out a venue, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was, man. It was nuts. So, well, anyways, I got into it because of my brother, and he was rapping, and I just, I sat him down like, man, you want to take this to a whole nother level.
Right.
Like, I knew I couldn't rap. Like, I feel like I knew my gift was my hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I had a strong hustle, in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just put it to this music shit, and we just went hard at it, man.
And I feel that's really good because there's so many different avenues in this industry, and not everybody got to be a rapper. I know everybody wants the fame
Yeah.
and the fortune. Not, bro. You got clothes, you got promoting, you got this, you got
Some
radio.
positions that you can play.
It's,
in there.
yeah, you don't got to be the rapper all the time. And I mean,
Especially not nowadays. You could just be anybody because social
Facts.
media.
Facts.
Like, there's people on TikTok famous for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just,
for none.
yeah, it's like,
No, that's super dope.
yeah,
so
that's crazy.
so
So my first, the first show we did, we booked with Chingo Bling.
oh, shout out Chingo Bling.
Yeah, ever since we booked him, like, we booked that first show. We started the label about December, and we booked him right away, like in January. Because I told my brother, like, man, as soon as we get in, like, if you serious, like, in the moment we jump in this shit, like, we just passing up everybody.
Right.
Like, right away, like that. Like, I knew he wasn't where he needed to be, but we were going to make him look like he was that guy. You know what I'm saying? So we booked Chingo, and it just, ever since we booked that first show, it sparked something in me, and I just kept going with it.
So who's some acts that you would want to book, like on a lower level? Not, I mean, of course, everybody wants the little babies and everybody wants all the, but like on lower levels, who's some artists that you would look for that you would want to book, that you would want to work with, and not just book for one night, but you know what I'm saying, put them on a little tour run through Wichita or through Kansas.
One would be probably Young Drummer Boy. He was an artist under King Lil G as well, and he went his own way and built his own little lane. But yeah, it'd probably be Young Drummer Boy.
Young Drummer Boy. Yeah, I got to tap in because I'm not
Yeah,
too familiar, so I definitely tap in for sure.
Where he from?
Pomona, right out of L.A., right outside of L.A.
What y'all think about Peso? Peso.
Man, I'm not a big fan.
For real? You not feeling it?
He got a decent little following down here, strangely though.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
I like D Baby.
oh man,
D baby.
D Baby hard.
bro, D Baby sells out every single
That-
city in Texas, bro. But his price is so high
it's
for
crazy.
where he at. I think he
crazy,
said he
though.
jumped it up to 40. Not when we, but when my city booked him, he was at 15, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
15.
last time I tapped in, they wanted 20. So
That's wild.
yeah, I was like, yeah, we ain't doing no 20 for D Baby out here. Shit.
Hey, but you be surprised, bro. Everywhere, like, bro, I done seen them put him in cities that I was like, nah, that's not gonna work, bro. Wall to wall, just
Sell out.
even when I play him in the club, I mean, they word for word him every time. When I was in the
They
strip
fuck with
club,
him here too.
I was a little skeptical at first when he brought it, but I think you was right.
What the
Pack out Wichita.
who D?
D Baby?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He would, but 15 maybe. a little,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know about no
15.
a little
20,
risk right there,
Yeah,
boy.
20. You want 20? I don't know Wichita rating.
Right.
I'll do 20 for him in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Somewhere
way
in
bigger
Texas,
market.
right?
OKC.
Yeah, even OKC.
OKC
that's
would be
double. That's double the market from here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about no Wichita for 20, man.
That's a lot.
I feel like that's the thing about these Texas artists. Like, I feel like they can go much bigger, but it's like, which I understand they can make plenty of bread in Texas, but man, like, I feel like they can just be so much bigger, man. And it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's just like, again, King Lil G, like when we first worked with him, like this dude was touring city to city everywhere. Like I'm talking about from Chicago, Detroit, New York, North Carolina, like everywhere. Like he was in every city doing it for what, like $300-$400 a show. You know what I'm saying? But he was like everywhere when he got that little buzz, and then that's what. After that, he took off, man.
Oh, first year he was under 500.
And that's what we was talking about yesterday. I broke it down to Angelo. I said, because they was asking about local rappers, what's they missing out on, and I said more than anything, bro, just having a fan base, because that's where you separate yourself. Because y'all know as promoters, if there's an artist in the city that has a large following, you can
I'm gonna cash him out.
You can cash him out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know he can bring 100 people, paying him $200, $300 is nothing. And so instead of like y'all complaining about all the mess with the, well, I gotta pay or I gotta sell tickets, get your fan base up. All you need is 10,000 people to spend $100 with you a year, and you a millionaire.
Well, what it just came out. Cardi B she funded her whole first tour.
Facts.
She funded the whole first tour, and that's
I heard that.
Her big record deal.
Facts.
These artists don't want to pay for their little shows. That's where it starts.
That's where it starts. But I mean, get your fan base up. That's all you got to do is get your fan base up. That's it.
That's real.
And you got leverage now. Now you can do stuff that other
it's just
people
like
can't.
example when we first came to when I first moved here to Wichita. There's another promoter. I ain't gonna say his name, but he ain't wanted here in Kansas. But he knew I was coming, so he pulled the trigger real quick, and he booked a show at the Cotillion. We had Lucky Luciano, we had King Lil G headlining, we had MC Magic, we had Brown Boy, we had
Brown Boy's cool.
It was like it was a good five artists on the bill or whatnot, and I had just moved here. I don't know nobody in Wichita. Nobody, I got some family, but they're older. They don't go out. They don't,
They don't know the party.
Yeah, they family people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just chilling.
We in the house.
Yeah. So he's like, well, how many tickets you want to sell? And I was like, man, give me 100. He's like, 100? You don't even know nobody in Wichita.
That don't matter.
And I was like, man, he's like, just give me 100. He gave me 60 and 40 VIP. I sold every single ticket all through social media ads. On top of that, when I pulled up on people to give them their tickets, I would give them a CD. We pressed up 1,000 CDs, so I was giving CDs at the same time. So I was just like, I was taking advantage of every. I've always been big. Like I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get the most I can out of this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what grew our fan base. Like that's
opening up, and we had fans in the crowd that knew us that we never met because of the
Singing words
Right.
to your song. Wearing the shirt.
Not only that, on that same show, we gave out about 40 T-shirts. We gave out the rest of the 1,000 CDs we had. So it's like we came here and we got straight to work. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody out here can say that they done shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
How I met DJ 3 was probably like 2 years prior to that. I wasn't living here. I came out to the Tiger show. Tiger was performing.
Right.
I remember that. Yep.
And I came out here with 500 CDs of Stunned and Confused.
Yeah.
Right before we linked, but we was already working. And I got my tickets in the way. I found my tickets on the way up here, one in Dodge and one here, because it was sold out. So I'm going through the building handing out CDs free. I see a DJ willing his stuff.
Right.
Out of the backstage.
And that's 3.
I didn't know him, but yeah, I gotta get this guy a CD. He got a DJ case.
Got it.
So I give him a CD and keep going. I hear, hey. I turn back around. He said, come here. You know how 3.
Yeah.
That sound like 3. That sound like 3.
I said, damn, I'm fucked up. So I turn back around. What's up, bro? You not from here, huh? I said, no, I'm from Houston. Yeah, I know, because motherfuckers don't do this shit. He said, here my number. Get your phone. That's how I met 3.
Come on, 3.
I'm talking about crazy, bro.
Bro, 3's so wild, bro. I love 3.
Shout out DJ 3.
He a big reason why we in Wichita. Like we linked up with him. He went out there. When he linked up with him, he brought him out there for what was it, the Gorilla Zone, like
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, so he was going out there and he was just like, man, every single time he'd call, man, there's no essays out here doing it like y'all need to come to Wichita, no essays like y'all, like all the time. So it's like, it's just like one day I just woke up and was like, man, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to Wichita. And
Outgrew them little
that's just
cities,
what it was.
little towns. And he moved out here, and then a year later, I think, almost.
Yeah.
He was filming houses for me. I found another house.
Yeah, I called this dude like, bro, you need to come. You need to get here. Hurry up. Like you need to get your ass here. I'm here now. You need to get here. Like, man.
We literally moved our families here because 3 was like, bro, I gotta come
Man, that's crazy.
And we just started taking over. You know what I'm saying?
Met this motherfucker too.
Hey man.
Cleveland boy.
That's crazy how he was talking about the CDs. Like when I first got started, like we pressed up a bunch of CDs for my brother, and we got them, store ready with the shrink wrap and all that. And we was out here selling CDs to the point we're selling them for like $10 a pop. $5 if we could, whatever we can
whatever
get.
you could.
And I shit you not, there's people here. I wasn't living in Wichita yet, but there's people out here giving us $20 a CD because they would look at it and be like, bro, like this you.
It's official.
Like, damn, like
Right.
yeah, this official. This like some shit
Support
I
the hustle
at the
too,
store. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, this shit's crazy. Everybody would be like, man, I'm used to a motherfucker giving me a CD with a Sharpie written on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they're like, man, this shit legit.
It wasn't what Texas was, back over there. The mixtape
Man.
was crazy. We was fully rapping. And that's what we
Yeah.
had roots from, El Paso and Houston.
Yeah,
So
I grew
you
up in El
brought that
Paso.
mentality out here, the way you brought your Cleveland mentality and how you got, you grew your mentality out of
Right.
It's a big
And I think that's what it is. It's all about mentality because, I mean, if this is your home base, you should already know. And I feel like people get discouraged because that's just so-and-so. You're not going to do that. So it takes somebody from come out of town to be like, nah, this is what we do. You don't know me for nothing else but this. So you're going to respect this type shit.
Yeah, that's how it was.
That's how I feel it. It be like that.
It happens a lot in different cities like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because it be people who come to Corpus that, like, I'm not from Corpus. It's like my home, but I come on I want business. I want to be the best. I don't when anything big pop, you coming to me. You're not going to nobody else. Everybody else, oh, that's just he just been DJ. Nah, bro. I want mine. I want the city. I'm not even from here.
That's crazy.
It's crazy how it work, right?
It is. Because your own city is like they hold you back. They don't believe you.
Man, nah, because you
Until
just
you make it somewhere else, then the city backing you.
Oh, he from Cleveland.
Oh, you from here? Yeah. Now you want to rep? Okay.
Nobody's gonna believe in your vision until you make it work. Once you make it work, then they're like,
Then
oh,
they
bro,
see it,
man,
'cause
I
they-
always seen it. I always knew you was gonna do that. Like, I
I
always
knew
that.
you was gonna be special.
Like, bro, you did not know that shit, bro. Like,
Man, I knew it since he was
Man,
a kid.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna be great.
it's just like when I started Southwest, like people were like, man, Southwest, South. They'd be like, South, what the hell's that? Like, what the fuck's that?
Kansas wasn't
Like,
on
what?
it,
Like, yeah. So Kansas wasn't on it, and it was just like it just started. It comes from my Texas roots. You know what I'm saying? So people would laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people I grew up with that would laugh. Now I go back, to the same people. Yeah. Now I go back with the same people, around the same people that I remember that laughed. They're like, hey, bro, man, y'all doing it, bro. Like, y'all, bro, like, man, salute to you.
And what a
man.
coincidence
And it's
that
just
it
like-
matched with Southwest Kansas too.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
so
Well, that was
like
it was.
Southwest.
I was trying to connect both. Like,
That's cool.
I was in Southwest Kansas at the time, so it's like, man, Southwest Entertainment. El Paso's considered like it's Texas, but it's
Southwest
considered the
United
part of the Southwest of the region, like
Right.
like
Yeah.
New Mexico and Arizona, all that. They stick it to that side more than the Texas side. Yeah, so that's where it just came from, and like I said, man, it's crazy. People just laughed, and now they're like, man, bro, y'all doing it, man, y'all. It's crazy.
And it just had that motivation.
it's got to be motivation. If it's not motivation, I don't know
to
what
me,
it is.
And then to me, it was just a way to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like we put it on the side of the Tahoe, and I walk out of Walmart. There's people walking by my shit, and people like they take that double look. Like, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
If I spelled
different.
it the right way, people would have just walked right past. Like,
Right.
Like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? But just because I spelled it the way I spelled it, people like they stop, like, hold on. Even if they laugh, you know what I'm saying? But some people do the research and be like, hey, bro, like I wasn't too sure because, the name but I researched y'all. Y'all legit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all for real. Like,
That's crazy how something small as a name gon' make you double guess on somebody.
Yeah.
Come on now, bro.
Angelo, like, I was an artist too, and he was our manager. We was hitting the road like that. Before we was even planning parties, we was making music.
Right. I think everybody was. Everybody was at one point in time.
And we just kind of matured and grew out of that and started realizing we could pack a club without having to even touch the mic. Shit, I'm sitting at the front door over there.
for real.
Man.
Like, it's crazy. Like, back there in Southwest Kansas, I got a Halloween party. I did 10 straight years now. Like, packed out every single year. You know what I mean?
This year, maybe Fame's available.
That'd be dope.
Man, I'm with it.
That would be dope.
And this past year, I had one in Liberal, Kansas, and one in Dodge the same night. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my boy Riddler. He held it down for the Dodge City one. And both of them packed. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy. Yeah, we packed out here in Wichita. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Them Halloween parties.
Or Halloween, 4th of July, most of the holidays, they crazy, bro. It gets, I don't know what it is. It's just,
It's just people know it's time. We gonna go have fun. Yeah, we outside.
Mm-hmm.
We outside.
Man, girls are planning like months ahead. Like, man, this what I'm gonna buy. This one I'm gonna order my costume already. Like,
You got to give people something to get excited about, and that's the main thing. Once people see, oh, this is lit. This is what it is. Then they're always gonna come back.
real shit.
Consistency.
That's all it is. If you got a good product and you really give it to them, they're gonna go other places. But when you have yours, you already know you can count on these people to pull up always, and just gotta have good product and consistency. That's it. Like he said, that's it.
Shout out to the people that follow our events heavy, man. We see you, we notice you, we see you at all our events, and we nothing but love and respect for real.
But it's true though, man. You just can't give up, and that just goes in anything you do. You know what I'm saying? Whether you open up a business or you know, I've always told people you gotta have that same mentality, and no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
like you gotta be like, man. I was told the only way you can't succeed is when you just finally just say, you know, I'm done. I don't want this shit no more. That's the only time. But if you sit your ass back down and say, okay, what I do wrong this last time? All right, let me go back at it again.
Bro,
and
it's
you just
all
keep
trial
doing
and
that, and you
error.
just keep doing that, and you
It's
keep
all
doing
trial
it.
and error, bro.
At one point, you're gonna succeed. You know what I'm saying? As long as you
keep
don't give
going.
up, I feel like it's a promise by God that you're gonna win at one point as long as you don't give up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just keep going.
Because you keep
stay
learning.
consistent.
You
Yeah.
keep learning, and then once you perfect something, it's like, okay, now, because at the end of the day, we can't go to school for this. You know,
Nah.
I know there is something probably that has to do with it that's similar, but you just got to do it,
Learn from experience,
bro.
a
And
lot
it's
of
gonna
it.
get discouraging, because bro, when I first started really DJing and saying this is what I'm gonna do, bro, I was in barbershops. I was anywhere I could get $150 gigs, $100 gig, whatever it was, a baby shower, this, that. I was doing whatever I could just so my bank account wouldn't hit zero.
And it's just about looking at the bigger picture. It's just like when I first booked Chingo, like I didn't win no money. I didn't get no money off of it. Like I probably pretty much broke even. Probably lost a couple hundred. You know what I'm saying? A few hundred. But to me, and this shows you who's who, because to me, I was still like, we had a few hundred people in that bitch. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? For the first show ever. And I'm just like in my head, I'm just like, oh hell yeah, like this shit was dope.
Right.
Like I lost a couple hundred, but I wasn't even thinking like that.
Because I created this.
Yeah,
This was
and,
me.
Yeah, and the rest of the people I was with, they're just like, oh man, like we ain't make no money. Like they was just thinking about the money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the only one still doing this
Right.
10 years later.
Right.
I'm the only one still doing this 10 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was just like, nah, like they right there.
They mind wasn't on
They
what
was
you was.
they
on.
was done at that moment.
Money will discourage people for real.
You take that first loss, and
Real shit.
it could be your last time doing a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said
the Lil Wayne show that happened here.
Yeah, with the dude in the yeah, that was insane.
He went out and
I
cried
don't
in
even
the car
want
or
to talk
some
about
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about that, but yeah, dude lost money, a lot of money off a show
Kevin
here.
Gates, too,
and he
wasn't
was
it?
sick.
Early 2000.
That was his last show he did here in Wichita. I'll tell you that. That was how big that L was.
He thought he was gonna win big.
Yeah, it could have been. It was set
It's
up
a gamble.
to-
At the end of the day, it's a gamble.
when you're sitting
you know
at
what
the
I'm saying?
negotiation table, those names that was on that ticket was definitely like, okay, we can definitely sell this out for sure. And then when it don't, it's heartbreaking for real. Had to really.
You wake up sick. You
Sick,
You
yeah.
see that you ain't got no money in your shit. You ain't making nothing back. You sick. I'm going back to sleep.
You
We
don't
not
want to
doing this.
advertise no more. You don't want to do no more marketing. You like forget this.
It's crazy.
You just got to work harder though.
That's what it is.
Do that. Remember we were supposed to host a little baby? Remember he was supposed to be at the entrance?
Oh yeah.
With through 3.
They didn't sell enough tickets.
sold.
Oh, I remember that. I saw that. I saw
Shut
that.
that one down.
He's like, yo, you gonna host? We gonna DJ? You know what I'm saying? I think he was gonna reach out to you.
Yeah.
You down and it wasn't enough pre-sales, so they had to shut that shit down, bro.
And this is another thing. If you enjoy concerts, you enjoy live events, stop waiting to the last minute to get your stuff. Whenever they say, hey, the pre-sales here, get that, because that's really locking you in, and that's really showing, okay, bet.
This
'Cause,
gonna
I
be
mean,
a good show.
This gonna be a good show,
decent,
cause
right.
bro, that's the worst. That's the one thing I hate about doing shows, cause Corpus is the same, bro. They'll wait till the last day. Like when we did who we did, I forgot who it was. We did like Yin Yang Twins, and I'm over there, bro. We barely sold like 130 tickets. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be whack. The day before,
Panic.
all day. People coming in,
Yeah.
Yin Yang. I'm like, God, hear shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Make sure. A lot of times, see, we've talked about that. It's like, oh, well, we're gonna wait to see if this is real, because there's so many janky promoters out there, you know, making us real ones look bad, and then we've heard that. Well, is this real? Man, it's real. Now it's to the point where if they see a Unique Mix or Southwest or a Fame logo, this is
They
a-
know
yeah,
it's
we locked in.
They already
This
they know
I
it's
Fame
official.
Company, I know
Yeah.
Rob, I know Southwest.
Yeah.
right.
Shit, it ain't our show, and they calling asking.
They
us
willing
about
to get tickets from us, you know what I mean, without no questions, because they know.
You're getting people hitting you up on R&B
Like,
Fest.
yeah,
What else?
all the time.
Who they got coming?
They got R&B Fest like 4 days from now, and it's gonna have
H-Town.
H-Town. It's gonna have Next, Changing
Come on.
Faces. Riff, I believe. Yeah, it's some local artists, some local
that's
acts
lit.
as well. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be at the Orpheum, so get your tickets.
And I've DJ'd for a performance that H-Town did, and bro, they gonna come out. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, watch. They gonna come out with these jackets on with lights flicking over. They're gonna have a big old robot
gonna
that's
do the
dancing,
whole
bro.
old school.
It's wild. I'm just like, bro, y'all too far in the future, bro. Y'all
Yeah.
crazy.